Hello and good day to everyone once again. This new series is about simple assembly language programming using Visual Studio 2019. I am creating these videos because I'm taking advantage of the chance that we have discussed machine language programming using old machines like the IAS and the PDP-1 in our Intro to Computing class, especially the part discussing on the history of the first or rather early computers. Previously, we have traced codes using spreadsheet in order to find out the values of the registers and the values of the variables we store in memory. This time, we will be using it using an actual code on an actual machine where we trace the values of the registers and memory variables without using special tools like spreadsheets and word processors in order to determine or check their validity or their valid values. We are going to use Visual Studio 2019. Studio 2019 is a multi-platform used for developing various applications like Windows applications, web projects, and even assembly language code. So to configure your Visual Studio 2019 for assembly language programming, we head over to our Visual Studio 2019 and choose create a new project. We do this every time we create a new project for assembly language. And then make sure that the language is filtered by C++, and we choose the option to create an empty project, and then we click next. We write a name of our project. In this case, this will be the nth factorial. And we make sure that we place the solution and the project on the same directory, especially if you are running on a machine where you're not the administrator. We make sure that the project and the solution are on the folder where you have full access, because Visual Studio will be creating files for you there. And then we proceed to create. Once we head over to the creation, there are files that we need to delete because we are not writing a C++ application. So therefore, these files, header files, resource files, and source files need to be deleted. And then we head over to our project line. There are two lines, however. Now, the first line is the solution line, and the second line is the project line. We head over to this and do a right click. We choose build dependencies and build customizations. And then we click on Masam. In this case, we are configuring our Visual Studio in order to compile assembly language codes instead of C++ codes. A second thing that we must do is add the main file to house our assembly language code. To do that, we head over to our project line, and then we do a right click, and then we click add, and then we choose new item. In here, we choose a C++ file, but we are not going to use it to store a C++ code. To indicate that we are going to use it as an assembly language code, we have to use an extension called ASM to stand for assembly. So for example, we can name our file main.asm. Then we click add. After that, we will click on the file we have created, and then we right click on it and then look at the properties. We have to make sure that the item type is already Microsoft Macro Assembler. If it's already there as it is, you can just click OK. So that prepares your Visual Studio Code for assembly language programming. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to write an assembly language code, simple assembly language code in Visual Studio 2019. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.